And welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me today in my latest daily news show. Hopefully you're having a quality day, and welcome to all the new subscribers. But if you're new around here and you want to keep up to date on all the latest things Liverpool throughout the week, build up shows as well with all your fellow fans around the world, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, put your bell notification on as well so you never miss an episode. But yeah, I've got another packed show really today. I'm talking about Jurgen Klopp being nominated for Coaching Moment of the Year, and I think you probably already know by now, just by that line, what game that is for anyway. Talk about Wijnaldum as well, the importance he's talked about the Club World Cup. Can we make history anyway? Talk a bit about, I've picked the best bits out of his recent interview. Vitor Matos, obviously, Meet the Connector, which helps shape Liverpool's next generation. Great interview on Liverpool FC's website anyway, but I've picked out a little bit, the best bits out of that, and I'll leave the link in the description in that anyway. So obviously, if you're not really aware of Liverpool's the philosophy in terms of the coaching setup in the academy, it's a fantastic read, and I've picked out some of the best bits for you. I think you find it very interesting, the stuff in which he's got to say really. Xabi Alonso on his praise, a whole host of praise on Fabinho. Xabi Alonso talking about the Fabinho, the monster, the Dyson, as everyone likes to call him anyway. It's a great interview by Xabi Alonso. I've got the latest interview quotes on that as well. But yeah, I've got a packed show, really, and we want to keep up to date. And if you have enjoyed today's episode, make sure you do drop a like on the video just so it gets seen by YouTube's algorithm to a lot more fellow Liverpool fans around the world, everyone. But we'll get straight into it, everyone. Jurgen Klopp's nomination for the great coaching moment of the year. Liverpool's manager Jurgen Klopp has been nominated for the UK Coaching's Great Coaching Moment of the Year award. It celebrates moments that distinguished a coach for their focus on a game or result, for their human approach to guiding teams and athletes. The 2019 shortlist, selected in partnership with the Sports Journalism's Association, sees Klopp's nomination alongside Gareth Southgate, John Blackie and Madeline Marshall. And the Reds boss was acknowledged specifically for Liverpool's remarkable comeback in the Champions League semi-final against Barcelona in May, and the emotional scenes that followed that match. Trailing 3-0 at half-time, we all know the score anyway, but what a great game that was, really. And the winner of the Great Coaching Moments Awards will be announced on December the 5th in London anyway, so I'll let you know if he wins that. Straight on to the referee has been announced for the weekend, and everyone, it's not Martin Atkinson. Thank the Lord that he is not in charge anyway, but Liverpool will travel away to Selhurst Park at the weekend anyway. The officials of the match have been confirmed, with Kevin Friend as the on-field referee and Chris Kavanagh VAR duty anyway. So it's great that Martin's nowhere near a Liverpool game. We're going to Wijnaldum. On the Club World Cup, we can make history. On his anticipation for the tournament, he goes on to say, I am really looking forward to playing in the World Cup for teams, because back in the day I saw Champions League winners play in the competition. What I like the most is that if you win, you get a badge on your shirt. That's something you want to achieve. On the importance of Liverpool maintaining a winning mentality, he goes on to say, it's really important because it gives you a lot of confidence. When you are losing games, pressure will come on the team. When you're winning games, instead of the pressure, confidence will come. It's always important to win games or even play good games, because that will help you get more confidence. The fact Liverpool have never won the competition, you go into football to make history, and that's what we want to achieve with the team we're playing in. We have a good team, we are friends, we are working hard for one another. We have a team that, when we look back later in our years, we can say we achieve things. We will definitely be one of this will be one of the moments that we look back on. We can say we can achieve something big. In the final three stories, really, obviously, talked a bit about Vitor Matos meet the connector, helping to shape Liverpool's next generation. Liverpool's connector. Pep Linders came up with the term, whilst also labelling his successor as the club's elite development coach. Our best signing of the season. My biggest goal is to create developments. You can create developments in different ways, but the most important thing is that you understand football as a complete game. Matos informed Liverpool's website. Goes on to say, it's something that's built on interactions between the players, and these interactions that you have are relating to the way of our play to identify, so you can see, okay, this is Liverpool's way of playing. Developments or individual developments also connecting with these game ideas, and this way of playing will focus the individual development of the players. My role is to say, okay, we have these academy players. How can we help these learn the game ideas of the first team, and how they can implement them in those game ideas and to continue their individual developments. Go straight onto the Xabi Alonso story now as well. He is connected to the game always. His anticipation is a great asset. Sometimes you only have to take 1 or 2 steps to change the movements that can determine the whole outcome of the game without anyone really realizing, because spectators tend to follow the ball rather than the player. He can now react. He reacts once, and he reacts 1 second later. His anticipation is so good in terms of the way in which he reads the game. It's going to happen 1 second, and he's ready before it's even happened. And the final story really for today, Liverpool fans confident of Sander Berge signing now. Obviously, he's a young lad, plays for Genk. He has been linked to Liverpool, but his latest comments have got Liverpool fans on the edge of the seat, really. Liverpool are the best team at the moment and have the most fans. So I would certainly like to play at Anfield as often as possible. But yeah, that's it, everyone. Let me know your thoughts on all today's story. If you've liked today's episode, make sure you smash that like button anyway. And if you're new around here, make sure you do subscribe anyway. We've got Crystal Palace on the horizon anyway. We'll be doing a preview show anyway. Get your comments in for that show as well. But everyone, have a quality rest of your Monday. Hopefully you have enjoyed your Monday. And I will see you tomorrow for another episode. You'll never walk alone, Reds. See you later.